Hey, how y'all doing, baby? It is Tuesday, baby. I missed Monday. And y'all know me, baby. If I miss a show, I'm going to try to make up for it. Anyway, yesterday I got all tangled up having to drive to several different little towns to try to get a quote on moving Travis's house. I got that done. I got a figure now that I can deal with, and the next thing is start tearing down the fence, getting it ready for be able to get a truck in there. And as soon as we can get the funds to hire him, we will do exactly that. He'll get in here, get the job done. Shouldn't take but a few hours, and it'll all be over with. So I'll just be glad to get that out of my head. Anyway, what's going on? Well, shit. Yesterday, being gone all day, I missed most of the testimony there that John Dean gave in front of the Judiciary Committee yesterday in Congress. But I did get to go and look at some of the highlights and whatnot. And right there, I mean, John Dean, who was the White House counsel for Nixon, and is in the same position that I believe McGahn is. He was the White House counsel. He was the lawyer for the White House, not the president. And it's the same thing right now. It's the lawyer for the White House, the office of the presidency, not the president. The president, Donnie, can go get his own freaking lawyers. As a matter of fact, he already got Rudy Giuliani, and what the hell? He's got lawyers running out as wazoo. They're just not the greatest lawyers in the world, but what do you expect? It's Donnie. Anyway, I missed all that, but it appears like John Dean is just laying it right out in front of him, like it didn't matter a whole lot to the Republicans that were sitting on there. As a matter of fact, several of them just threw a hissy fit that he was even there, that the 1970s called and they wanted him back, and all the little insults that they like to throw out nowadays. They are a worthless group of people if you've ever met them, the Republicans, right now. But he laid it out, the roadmap to impeachment. Is there impeachable offenses in this? Maybe it's right there in that book. It's right there in the Mueller report. 10 instances of obstruction of justice, baby. What are we talking about here? A bunch of Republicans just standing up there trying to protect the man. But I thought it was a good testimony. He spoke the truth, and regardless of how many times the Republicans want to sit there and moan and groan and get all fakey upset, it's bullshit. They're protecting a criminal, and they know it. And anyway, Donnie on his way out to the airplane this morning. I believe he's going to Iowa today. He's going to be out there, a little campaign speech in there. At the same time, Joe Biden's out there, so we're going to see a little tit for tat out there going back and forth, I'm sure. But Donnie left this morning, and he let us know a few things. One, he got another beautiful letter from Kim Jong-un setting up that third summit, baby. This will be so great. Donnie will fix everything, and Kim Jong-un just loved Donnie and all that other kind of bullshit that Donnie likes to spread. But he spent most of his time trying to badmouth Joe Biden because he's on his way out there to do a little rally, and Joe's out there right now. And what is he calling him? 1% Joe, Sleepy Joe, Dummy Joe, Mentally Weak Joe. He's projecting again. All the shit that Donnie is, he tries to project onto other people. That's who he is. That's Donnie. He does it with everything, no matter what he's talking about. If he's calling somebody else a crook, yeah, he's a crook, all right. Anyway, I thought it was interesting that Michigan's Congressman Justin Amash resigned from the Freedom Caucus yesterday. Now, Amash is that guy, the Republican that stood up and said, hey, wait a minute, Donnie's a crook. And the whole Republican Party went apeshit over him. Jim Jordan asked him, what are you doing? What are you doing talking like that? Talking like what? Amash tweeted out about Donnie. Contrary to Attorney General Barr's betrayal, Mueller's report reveals that President Trump engaged in specific actions and in a pattern of behavior that met the threshold for impeachment. That is what Amash, Republican Congressman Amash, tweeted out. And the Republican Party went apeshit. Kevin McCarthy, oh my God, what are you doing here? What are you doing? What did Kevin? He questioned his Republicanness. Are you shitting me? This guy was one of the founders of the Freedom Caucus. And I want to read you what the Freedom Caucus, their motto, their little saying is. It says that we support open, accountable, and limited government, the Constitution, and the rule of law and policies that promote the liberty and prosperity of all Americans. That's what the Freedom Caucus motto is. That's their slogan. That's their mantra. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Do you see any of those qualities in that group up there? Support the Constitution? I believe the Constitution is very clear on Congress's responsibility to impeach a man when he has committed high crimes and misdemeanors. And guess what? The book's got 10 of them in there. Crimes are coming out the woodwork. Are you shitting me? Campaign finance laws. There's a whole battery of shit that he could be impeached on, but the Republicans don't want to do that because they're hypocrites to their own slogan, their own mantra, their own made-up little fantasy bullshit that they sell to the right. That they are there to stand up for the liberties and increase the prosperity of all Americans. Did you see that tax cut? Did you see all the prosperity for the poor Americans in there? No, you didn't see that. That tax cut was 100% for the rich, baby. The 1% walked away kicking the can like you wouldn't believe. All the way to the bank, baby. So no. They're just a bunch of hypocrites that like to use patriotic words and symbols and stuff to try to lure the weak-minded into their camp on some vain attempt to promote America and the values we stand for. Yeah, it seems there's a side standing up for those values, but it's not the Republican side, baby. It's our side that are standing up for the values that they say they do, that they step on every day, that they throw in the ditch with every other value they have. And I don't care what it is, patriotism, religion, whatever it is, they'll throw it in the ditch to follow this man, to protect this con, this liar, this disgrace of a human being to our society. And they show themselves to be exactly who they are. But old Congressman Amash said, nope, that's it, I'm quitting. He's going to get out. And he doesn't want to do anything with the. Now, I'm sure the Republicans are all going to just keep pushing him out. You know, he's just a weirdo. No, baby. He's probably the only Republican left in the Senate and in the House. And that's where our job comes in, baby. We have such big work to do. It stands 51-49. There are 22 seats open in 2020 for the Senate seats. 22 seats. We need 2. To take the majority, we take 4. We got no problem, baby. All we need is 2 out of 22 seats, and there's a lot of states in there that are ripe for the picking. Colorado's one of them, baby. All that stuff going out there, they're too close to California, but I think they're going a little blue. And Texas is still on the table, baby, because we're fighting hard to turn it blue down here. But anyway. What else is going on? Well, Donnie Jr. is going to come to the Senate tomorrow. The Senate Intel Committee tomorrow. Donnie Jr. is going to go behind closed doors to testify and answer questions again. 2 to 4 hours, and now you can only ask so many questions. That kind of bullshit of trying to hide crap. But Donnie Jr. there's got questions he's got to answer to the Intel Committee because I don't think they're going to jive up with the last time he's in there. Which means what? That he lied, that he committed perjury, just like his daddy, just like his sister, just like the whole Trump organization and crime family. They're a bunch of thieves, crooks. They'll lie about anything. It doesn't matter to them at all. Anyway, we'll hear what he had to say sooner or later. It'll leak about what Donnie Jr. said in there. I saw and I listened to John Stewart today addressed the committee on 9/11 responders' health. And it was a very impassioned speech, and he told Congress exactly how pitiful it is that we are waiting 18 years and we can't get a bill passed for them to take care of their health issues from 9/11, from working on that pile. All the shit they breathed, all the crap that was in that building that they rushed into there to save as many as they could, or to work to save our own country. And 18 years since then, we still haven't got a bill passed. And John Stewart, I miss his voice. I used to watch him every night on the Daily Show, and he would always inspire and speak to issues that needed to be addressed in this country, and I find that lacking in a lot of places today. But John Stewart let him have it, baby. This thing has been, this bill for the 9/11 responders has been passed around, and the problem with it is the same problem with a lot of shit. It's not a standalone bill. They want to attach it to this bill or put it in with this bill, or if you give me that and put an attachment on it, it's all a deal-making process to get that bill passed. And it hasn't passed in 18 years. And we sit on our ass, and half of that room was empty. They don't give a shit. How long do you think it took them to get that tax bill together? Not long at all, baby. Less than a year. They shoved it right through, made every change they wanted to, put it out there on the floor, voted on it, passed it, and he signed it. That's it. That's what our lawmakers do. If it's thieving, if it's pillaging for their own benefit, you bet your ass they'll jump on it real quick. Get a big payoff to their donors, you bet your ass. Take care of the 9/11 responders, we'll get to that sooner or later. Put it right over there. We don't have the money for that right now. As we sit and watch our deficit and debt balloon out just like it does every damn time the Republicans get in office. Every time they take control, they rape and pillage this country, and our debt and our deficit goes to shit. Every time, baby. Look up the graphs. They're easy to read. But we stand against that, baby. It's us. I keep saying we write the chapter. We write the story, baby. And we have to make sure this is right. We have 22 states up for have senators up for a re-election in 20. And we have to only take 2. Baby, we can get that done. We should be able to take damn near all of them. You're going to have to toss away some because, some are just beyond saving. Who's that lady? What's her name down in Mississippi? Cindy Hyde Smith, the one that, would be proud to show up at a lynching, and eat her popcorn and all that. She's going to be on the ballot again. That's Mississippi, baby. I don't expect anything out of them. As hard as those people work down there, those Democrats work down there, it's tough, baby. Deep red. And they think Texas is, baby, but baby. We're a little purple. We're fixing to turn blue. And that's what I'm working on, baby. But we have a lot of work to do. Anyway, I just wanted to pop in, have a little video here, get a little discussion going on. I will be here this evening. Me and Travis will be here for our live show this evening. So if you get an opportunity, tune in and join the family. Come on Discord and be part of the conversation and all that. But I don't like missing a day, baby. And if I do, I'll make up for it. So, yeah, that's what I do. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. John Burdeville, Blue Dot in Texas. And don't forget to hit the button, John. We like to thank all our Patreon members, those that support us in all the ways. It's unbelievable how y'all have met a need, and we appreciate it so much. And anyway, got lost, baby. A Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube, John Burdeville on Facebook, and on Twitter at Blue Dot in Texas. Come on by this evening for the live feed and join the conversation. Stop by JBS, Blue Dot family, and join the family, baby. Get in the conversation. Anyway, that's about it. I'll see y'all in a few hours. We'll be live this evening, so y'all take care. Bye.